What's up guys, I'm J-Man, and welcome back to a series that I call What's Worth a Watch. Now in case you're new, this is a segment where I talk about films that have been kind of under the radar and haven't gotten the attention that I feel like they deserve. So this time, for the Halloween season, is the 2018 zombie horror comedy, Uprising. The movie follows an office slacker named Desmond who works for a weapons manufacturing firm. He goes to work one day and realizes that everyone in the building is now going insane because of a new soft drink that they have developed and are ripping each other apart. So he, his love interest, and his best friend have to fight to get out of the building and escape the uprising of their co-workers to corporate domination. The film stars Brenton Thwaites as Desmond, Jane Levy as Samantha, and Zachary Levi as Adam Nussbaum. The film was directed by Lynn Oding, who is a famous stunt performer and choreographer who's been in anything and everything under the sun. His previous directorial work was a small film with Jason Momoa called Braven. The way I like to describe this movie is that it's kind of a combination of Office Space meets Zombieland. It's got that kind of every person feel to it with the lazy slacker who hates his job, but it's also got that survival flick in it where it's about beating up and killing zombies, or in this case, mentally crazy people who are out for blood. Literally. The one thing that's the most memorable about this film is that it goes all out. It is way over the top with its violence and gore, and it pulls no punches. Whether it's severed body parts or impalement or literally a carcass being blown up, it has it all. Now some might obviously be put off by that kind of thing, but if you can handle it, then you'll definitely enjoy it here. The film is really meant to be a comedic satire of greedy corporatism, arrogant office authorities, and also careless gun culture. But it does so in such a way where it wouldn't really matter what side of the political spectrum you're on. You'll still enjoy it either way. Now me personally, I never really considered myself much of a fan of the satire genre. At least not of the cynical kind. But I am a fan of the comedic spoof satire because I feel like it can have a deeper meaning to it when it's not only sending a message about what it's satirizing, but also when it makes fun of itself at the same time, which is what this film does brilliantly. It's clearly not taking itself that seriously, so it can have more fun with the idea of it and also get away with a lot more stuff. The lead actor Brenton Thwaites really shows his talent as that kind of everyman character that we can obviously relate to, but he also has that kind of wit and charm to him which makes him not only more likable, but also that kind of guy that you might actually want to be friends with. The film is really about him learning to overcome his own laziness and slacker attitude and really learning to do better with himself and his ambitions of developing a new video game that he does in his job time. But easily, the best part of the whole film has definitely got to go to Zachary Levi's villain character. He's clearly the one who is having the most fun and really pulls off that diabolical corporate higher-up who's out for power. Now, it's easy to compare this film to two other office slasher films that came out around the same time, such as The Belko Experiment, which is about office workers forced to kill each other or they will perish themselves, and also Mayhem, which is about office workers infected with a deadly virus that turns them insane. However, the difference between them and Uprising is that those were more straight-up paranoia thrillers and took themselves a little more seriously, which understandably people can be more into rather than just dumb comedy. However, if you're in the mood for something more mindless that provides the laughs while also making fun of some American culture, then definitely check out Uprising. Now, is there anything to be warned about with this film? Sort of. Since it was made on a very low budget, some of the CG effects do look pretty unconvincing. However, maybe you could argue that that's part of its charm as something that's not meant to be taken seriously. Also, the only way to view this movie is on CRACKLE, which means that you will have to suffer through the commercials every once in a while. But other than that, turn this one on for the Halloween season and try to survive The Office Uprising. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media stuff and hit that notification bell for recent updates.